You should put you should put all the boxes together. Yes, please. No, like stuff. The heaviest stuff. You should go on the bottom and then go to the lighter stuff up top. Yeah. Okay. Oh hey, how are you? Welcome. Come in. Yeah. Nice to meet you finally. It's so cool that you are joining us. Yeah. Well, I'm really excited. Melissa, please. Just don't go there, please. Can you make sure that they're put in the right place? It's in storage room number 2. Okay. Sorry, I'm the only manager today. Well, I'm not even a manager. I'm like a supervisor. And the employees are driving me crazy. So, welcome. This is your first actual shift. There's gonna be a couple things that we're gonna be doing together. I have a list of the to-dos for today. So these are just like my to-dos, and then you're just gonna like pretty much watch me do them, because probably there are things that you're gonna have to do in the future. So yeah, how was your walk with HR yesterday? Oh, that's awesome. Did you get assigned body? Nice. Nice. Alright. Well, all that we have to do is a couple things on the admin side. So first, I think you got familiarized with some of the systems and the channels that we use, right? Yeah. And I'm gonna be using them today, so you're just gonna watch me kind of like use them. So I just have a couple of things to answer right now. So I have to put learnings for this. Yeah, we use Slack and Gmail. So right now I just have to like update a couple of stuff. Yeah, on Slack. Yeah, I have to answer a couple of people. You're gonna probably be doing that. So right now I'm just like, sorry if I stop sometimes and you can't ask me questions of what I'm doing. I'm just answering a couple like questions they've asked me to do on learnings, and I'm just answering them. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right, so I have the learnings that I needed to answer. Yeah, this is just about an article that they sent, and we just have to put our learnings for it. Sometimes they do that. Yeah. Yeah. It's not something that happens often, though. Yeah. It's just, and it takes like 5 minutes to resolve. So these are like the main channels that we use. Yeah, so there's this one that it's like the general channel. And I'm trying to think. Right. We just have that other. We have another. What's it called? Task that we have to finish. So yesterday we had a team call, and there were a couple questions that were left of it. We had to present, so I'm just answering those. So that's something that you probably will have to do in the future, just because you probably will be presenting. Like, we take turns with the team. Like, one day it's monthly meetings. One time is done by you, one time is done by me. So because I just did it, next one will probably be you. Alright, so just opening here the questions that we have to answer. Sorry. Right, so I'm gonna just open my presentation that I had yesterday so that I can This first question says, what do you let's see. What else? I forgot the one that we had. Here, just watch. Yeah, 100%. I just need to get a calculations. So we did 1, 2. Did we do interviews for this one? One, two, three. Means that redo them. That's why. Ooh. All right. Then let's do the second question. I think for this one is easier. So let's see. Right, we're answering number 2. So this one, you just watch what I do, what's my process and everything. Yeah. Trying to think, how can I, like, whenever you have a word in your brain and in your mouth and you just don't remember, yeah. Say, oh wait, I'm trying to think about, like there's a saying, a sword of double edges, I think. a double-edged sword. That was all my answer. What I usually do is that I grab the answer and then probably just put it on ChatGPT or AI, so that sometimes I have like a lot of thoughts and it just like makes it more organized. Yeah. This is so much better, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Right, and we just have 2 more to go, and then we're done, yeah. And then we just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's check our calendar. Perhaps we have calls starting at 10:15. Yeah. Let's answer our manager. That's a really good question. This one's a really good question. If you see, like, it's a very strategic. Yeah. Okay, the answer that we had was really good, but let's make him a little bit more elaborate. Yeah, you have to always think like more strategic, and if you for example, just want to dump all your ideas, you can do that, and then give it to like ChatGPT. It'll help you like summarize it. Yeah. Melissa, please. I told you already. These boxes go in room number 2. If you put them in room number 1, alright. So room number 2 is for like all the stuff that can be stored more than 6 months. If you put them in room number 1 and they're still there after 6 months, they're gonna throw them out. Yeah, please don't do that. Thank you. If you have any doubts, just ask me. I'm right here. They're gonna give me green hairs. They're interns, but we pay the interns really good and expecting a little bit more critical thinking. Right. Let's do the next question. Just, oh, that was intense. See whatever I do. just gonna copy it and paste it because now we have a little bit more structure, right? I'm just like rereading. There's a largest expected despite the is calculated with the being without before we prompt this to what they would accept not even the earth they not or yes no obvious bias want to see abilities weekly on buried independent without constant friction there says it can happen our members can form at the level they're used to our internal right. And then the last question. This is a really good question. I think I'm gonna answer it. No. Let's see. I think it was a combination of the sales process and the interviews. How? Well, when both the sales team and the showed great communication, practice, resourceful, so this as the whole ecosystem of Viva as a whole plays more practice. Impact on them. Alright, so I answer there. Let's see. Let's read. Was it a combination of the sales process and the interviews? was touched when I sang all the time. I would call people prior to pressing. If there's specific goal. Communication was the defining moment. Defining skill organized change. Extremely loud, clear, concise, and mentally, they seem sharp and thoughtful. I heard answer just to what I think maybe you to shift. Oh, I wasn't. Right, we're done answering these questions, so we can just let the manager know that we answer them. Alright, so let's see, let's just update her. Alright, so I can. Perfect. Alright. Alright, so the next thing that we have to do is prepare an email for a lead. So we had a call with them a couple days ago, and we just send emails in between, the sale process, So that's what we have to do. I started preparing it yesterday, so we're gonna see. Let's see. So what we're gonna do here is looking for. What is it? Iron Love. Mm-hmm. Let's ask, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is really good. Yeah. Alright, so RAM soft. Let's see where it is. Alright, I think this one would work. Let's see if we have more, because like these are not as good as I thought it was gonna be. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, let's see these one. Oh. We're gonna download it, but no. Okay, let's redo the email. Yeah. I think that we have to send something of value, and so the first one that we sent was really good, and I think this one we could just tie it back to like their same industry and that we've worked with companies in the same industry, stuff like that. Alright, yeah, we have to add one more thing for us to do because we got added to a meeting. Yeah. Oh, this coffee is terrible. You should never drink the office coffee. It's terrible. And I've requested so many times for them to bring a new coffee and they never do. Anyways, I think we have whatever we need for the email, so we're just gonna like redo it. I'm gonna close this and that because I've already answered that. So, and this one as well. We're going to just I'm just writing my ideas down and just like look how I write. Yeah. Okay. Things that I had. Right. Let's hear. Let's turn a discussion. I might be a petition to court themselves from their sins and where I stand in harmony. I'm going to court. Alrighty, as I'm like doing the email and like I see the final result, I usually like reread it out loud so I know like, alright, how does it read? Does it read okay? Do I want to make any changes? Yeah. So I've made that first change, yeah. That might be helpful. Sure, to go delegate. we've completed that. Now, while we wait for her to answer, we're just gonna do the preparation for the new meeting that we have to complete. Yes. Right, so let's go to what we call it here is that we create a BMP, which is like a document where it has like all the information about the client. You've done one before. Oh, that's awesome. So you know, yeah. First, we're gonna go to our drive, and we're just gonna make a new folder for that.
You should not. You should put all the boxes together. Yes, please.
Alright, so we just have one more to do. We have 15 minutes to do it, so we should do it really fast. Alright, so we just need to create there it is, a new folder on the drive. There we go. And now that that's created, I'm gonna duplicate this. And we're gonna put it in that folder. Exactly. Just make sure that it's in that folder, of course. There we go. And now we're gonna give the details to our Zapier automation. We just need I think these calls are kind of like different because whenever there's an expansion, you don't have to like re-explain everything. So it's gonna be like super interesting for me to be in the call and kind of like see how it all is. Right. This is a pretty cool company. We'll see. The associated contacts are the person that we're having a meeting with should be here. So let's check. I forget. She's right here. Okay, so that's alright, so we're just gonna give them the information to the automation and then quickly like populate all of the things that we're looking for. Yeah. Which is so much easier. My computer's just a little bit slow whenever I have like so many tabs open. But I don't even have that many. I have like what? 6. That's like regular. Alright, let's double check this person is. I didn't even know that they were our customer. This is a pretty cool customer, honestly. Yeah. Alright. Let's see what it gives us. We're gonna close the other tabs now. We only have 4, so it should be working correctly. But let's see, you know, sometimes errors happen. Exactly. So where are you from? California. That's awesome. I love California. Oh, I've only been to San Francisco and Los Angeles, but that's been enough. Oh wait, and I think I was in San Diego. faster because we